Everybody doing? Alright, so quick little video. Nothing serious. Just show you what's happening. Sandy. This would be 2K primer. Or high build. High build primer. That's what that is. The black that you see there is the epoxy primer underneath. I went black with the epoxy so we wouldn't sand through it. That way we knew exactly when we hit epoxy. But starting to sand her down, blocking it. Got all my blocks out, you know. I got 30 different freaking blocks, man. All these soft blocks and yada yada, nice little blocks. Anyway, blocking, okay. Feel like a blockhead. But over the weekend we spent about, I don't know, it was 20 hours at least, 20 something hours. Getting the rest of this bodywork finished up, taping it off. Took me 12 hours, a little over 12 hours to tape the car off, okay? So, got the car all taped off. We did some seam sealer in some areas. Also epoxied and then kept on rolling and went ahead and put the high build on top of that. This is the first round of high build. Not going to go crazy with it. We're just going to block this first round down and throw a real nice thin. We're going to thin it down and reduce it a little bit and throw one more coat over the top of it and block it down with 500. We're knocking this first down with 220. Before I go to the primer, I'll probably hit the whole car by hand with some 400 or some 300, something I got around here, but then shoot it, and then with 500, and the car will be ready for paint. So, well, the car part. I've got the doors. We sanded the doors down over the weekend and got them ready for epoxy and primer. I need to make room. So we're going to get the car ready to paint, move it back over, cover it, bring the doors in, do the doors, sunroof, and trunk lid, epoxy, high build, sand. Do the exact same thing we did to the car. And we're going to start to work on the hood. Get all that done. So them holes in the hood up there, those are gone. We're going to mount the, we're going to put the hood scoop fiberglass. We're going to put it on there to stay. It's not getting bolted back on, so I'm going to do that. But anyway, this is the color. This is what we're going to be painting it. It is called Purple Royale Dark, and it's over a black base coat. So as you can see, that shit is just blinging. And I'm gonna put more flake in it for the job. That is, oh, let's see here. That is a black base coat. That is a purple pearl over the top of that black, which is a base coat. It's called Purple Royale, and it's like a pearl, translucent purple, dark translucent purple. So that's 3 coats of that, and then 2 coats of a cup full of flake. I mean, we filled her up, not just a sprinkle, okay? We put a lot of flake in. I'm going to put a little more in, though, I think, for the paint job. So that's, and then clear coat. So it's going to be, and the flake is also Purple Royale. It is a matching base coat to the flake so that you get the appearance of 100% coverage without 100% coverage, because that's I can only imagine what it's like trying to keep that much flake suspended while you're trying to paint. This stuff sinks to the bottom like nobody's at business. So gonna probably put a few nuts in the paint gun in the can while we're painting, and like every pass as we walk the car, get to an end and shake it up like a spray can, and then make another pass, spray it up. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. We're gonna have to. I'm hoping I'm gonna talk to this Tropical Glitz. That's where I got the paint. I'm gonna talk to them, and I'm gonna see if I can't figure out the proper ratio of flake that we need to spray to get that achieved in one coat. That way we kind of avoid stacking on the flake. Sometimes that's not good, I hear. So I want to try and get the flake on the car in one coat. So I'm going to talk to them and see if that's possible. So, but just a quick update. Like I say, everything turned out. I mean, this thing turned out so nice, man. So nice. I'm glad I redid it because the body lines and everything are like everything is way better. Everything just looks way better, way better. But it all come together. So, like I say, just in the spot, got some spot putty on some stuff and whatnot. Seam sealed around those. It made it look really nice. And also seam sealed this here. And this across this body right here. All in there. But we noticed that. I never noticed that. And I noticed that. So I'm going to have to do something with that. I'm going to sand it down and seam seal that too. Pain in the butt. So by the time it's said and done, I'll have, I couldn't even tell you how many hours I'm going to have invested in this paint job. I mean, we haven't even started on the doors really. And I thought this was going to go way quicker. It is not. It is going to take forever. It's okay. It's okay. The good news is the car is completely rust free now. We got the chassis painted, inside of the body. Okay, so like the whole inside of the car is painted. Okay, and then the outside is epoxy sealed. We got that sealed now and got a good primer on it, which the 2K primer isn't really good for preventing rust. That's why the epoxy went on first. Gives us a good clean slate, kind of separates all the old from the new, and seals up all the metal. So, no more rust. I don't have to worry about that anymore. That's like the biggest relief I've had since getting this thing going, or getting this project going. So anyway, alright, well, like I said, I just want to make a quick video, mess around a little. I think this weekend I'm hoping to spray the car again and do its final sand, because I want to get the car out of the paper. I want to get that tape off my paint. I don't want it on there too long, so kind of working to get it untaped. We got to untape it just to tape it again. I hate painting. Anyway, I'm just joking. When it's done, it'll be totally worth it. So I'm gonna keep this one under 10 minutes. Hope everybody's doing good and all that jazz. And yep, like I always tell you, love your neighbor. Peace, chick grease.